Hello. So today we're going to talk about one-step equations and how we solve them. So ideally, when you're talking about one-step equations, you think of, or anytime you're solving equations, you're always trying to do the inverse operation. So the idea is you want x to be on one side or whatever your variable is, and the units or the number on the other side. And that should be the solution. So you try to simplify as much as possible, and then ideally you get an answer. Sometimes the answer might be no solution or infinite solutions, but to solve one-step equations, this is the process. So typically there's four-ish operations. Obviously there's more when you get to like exponents and all that jazz, but typically we're just going to be talking about adding, multiplying, dividing, and subtraction are the big ones. So let's say, for instance, we have x plus 5 equals 26. We want to do the inverse operation, which is the opposite operation. So if you are adding, the inverse operation of adding is subtraction. So instead of adding plus 5, to get rid of this 5 from the x, we are going to subtract 5. Because then that will leave you with just x on the left side. But if you subtract on the left side, you also have to subtract on the right side. So then you're left with x equals 21. 26 minus 5, 21. And then that's our final answer. Then you have negative 3 equals m minus 7. So this is a subtraction from the variable. So to do the inverse operation, we would be adding to get rid of this minus 7 from m. So plus 7 on both sides. Negative 3 plus 7 equals 4. And then this made 0 pair, so then you were left with m. Same thing over here. The reason why this works is because if you think about it, 5 positives, 5 negatives, those make 0 pairs, so you can take them all out. All right. Last two, we got multiplication and division. So 2r equals 18. So the biggest thing to remember here is that when you have a number next to a variable, this number is called a coefficient. This actually means multiplication. So this is basically like 2 times r, which equals 18. So if this is multiplication, the inverse operation would be division. So we're going to put our fraction bar to represent division. And we are going to divide by the number next to our variable, which is 2. And we're going to do that on both sides because of whatever you do to one side, you have to do the other. And you divide. If you look at this, the reason why this works is because this makes a giant 1. If 2 divided by 2 is just 1, so then you're left with just r. And then 18 divided by 2, 9. All right, last one. So this, we got division. We got c divided by 6 equals 12. So what we need to see here is this is a division problem. So the inverse operation of division would be multiplication. And we want to get rid of the number that, that's being divided by, that's dividing c. So the opposite operation would be multiplication on both sides. And we want to get rid of the 6, so we'd multiply by 6 on both sides. If you recognize, this is basically 6 times c, which would become 6c, and then divided by 6, that's just 1c, because these cancel each other out, and then you're left with just c equals 12 times 6, which equals 72. So that is how you complete one-step equations. The most important part is to remember inverse operations. So think about your 4 operations. What are the opposite operations of each? And then you are all well on your way to solving one-step equations.